Hola! Welcome to Nourished Sundays. I'm your host Joanna, certified in holistic nutrition from the Canadian School of Natural Nutrition, aside from being a busy mama of two and a Salsa baby licensee. This series is all about healthy eating and tangible daily tips that you can add into your life, especially if you're busy feeding little ones who may well be picky eaters. Today's topic is how to limit refined sugar in your life and in your family's life. I want to share with you 6 tips that you can incorporate into your life. You don't have to do all of them. You can start with one, but that can really help to get rid of all the excess refined sugar we have in our lives. And there is another episode about sugar and why it's so bad for us and our little ones and healthier alternatives. Today, though, I want to share 6 things that you can do to make things a bit smoother when you're getting rid of all the sugar. Number 1, which is very evident but hard to do, is to not keep sweets around the house. And I know it's hard, but if you stop buying it, then you're not gonna have it in reach at home, and then it's gonna be, much harder to get it, especially in the evening when you may be craving something sweet, or in the afternoon crush. So if it's not in your house, it's not gonna get in your body. Number 2, never shop when you're hungry, because that's when you're gonna crave for everything you see, and naturally, we're drawn towards sweets, so we may see like, this bag of candy that looks so delicious, and we may want to reach for it if we're hungry. So make sure that you have a snack, you eat something before going shopping. Number 3, have plenty of nutritional snacks available around the house. So that includes nuts, crispy, nice nuts. That's delicious. There is also, some mixes that you can get that have coconut, the nuts, raisins, all of those. Those are great snacks that also have a sweet flavor. Or fruits too. Fruits are delicious, very healthy. They have a lot of sugar in there, but it's naturally occurring sugar. So it's a good snack to have, and that way it's gonna, when you feel that rush, or when your little one is craving for something sweet, then reach out to a healthy snack. Number 4, never send your child to a birthday party without first feeding them something consistent. Birthday parties are full of sugar, candies, sweet pop, and stuff like that. Which, personally, I don't know why it's such an ingrained, almost tradition to have those things. Like, there's other ways to have delicious snacks at birthday parties, and really it starts with us. Anyway, that's a different topic, but I guess I'm that mom who has healthy snacks at birthday parties, because I hate being put in that situation at other kids' birthday parties when my kids are like crazy over the candies, or they really want it, and then I'm just like always have to be, no, please, like, none more. And it's okay if they have some, but when there's so much, like, they're gonna want to have box of it, and I'm not a big fan of it, and I don't like to have to fight with that. Anyways, getting sidetracked there. I can talk about that for hours. But so the tip is, to feed your child before going to a birthday party, before taking them to a birthday party. Even if it's like giving them a banana that's, big, quite filling, and then some nuts just before, or have a meal before, it's really gonna help reduce that reach towards the sweets. And number 5 is, again, allow for occasional sweets and desserts that have healthy alternatives to sugar. So natural sweeteners that are healthy, and again, I talk more about them in the other episode about sugar, but that includes maple syrup, coconut sugar, unrefined honey, raw, unpasteurized honey. And you know, that can be like homemade treats, or even if you buy some that have those ingredients instead of like just regular sugar, the refined white stuff. And because then your kids are gonna, you know, get accustomed to that different flavor of sweetness, that it's much healthier. And also when you bake, you can also put a little bit less sugar, then they can really get to enjoy all the flavors, and they'll still get that sweetness that we all crave. But they will also learn that it doesn't have to be jam-packed with it to be delicious. And finally, last but not least, tip number 6 is balance is everything. So again, don't freak out like I just did about birthday parties. Don't freak out about occasional slips, occasional moments like around Halloween when it goes nuts, and or for you when there is a moment like you're just like, I want all the sugar, and then you go for it and then you feel terrible. But, you know, don't do that. It's all about balance. We cannot be perfect all the time. We cannot do things perfectly, always go for the healthy. And it's really something we have to teach ourselves. We need time to learn. Well, we first need time to unlearn all the bad habits we have, you know, gained. And then we need time to learn to incorporate new things, healthier habits. And then you will more naturally reach out to healthier options as you get used to it. But don't freak out, it takes time and it's all about the balance. Thank you so much for listening. I will see you again next week. In the meantime, eat well and be well. Nos vemos. Ciao.